Hey guys, it's Kelsey, and I am kicking off How to Kill a Kit with Style August with my first layout, which is a triple challenge. So this is for the Scraptacular Cropping Club to create something with a repeating shape. And it is also Mercy Chiara's Summer Inspiration Challenge to do a scrapbook pin. This is based off of crystals off the board with pattern paper hop we had all last month, which was super fun. And lastly, it is the Secret Not Secret Kit Clubs challenge. It's Christy's challenge to use no title on your page. So right away, I was going through Pinterest pins and I had one pinned. Laura used this cut file on one of her pages for one of her How to Kill a Kit with Style kits. And I've had it in my stash for ages, and I've been saving it for something special, and it's just been sitting there. And I was like, you know what, you have to use this. It's not like if you save it for something special, but you never use it, even when you have special pictures, it's just gonna sit there. And I'd rather use it, get it on a page. This is Hawaii. It's okay to use something a little special for it, so I'm going to go ahead and get it on a page. You saw her original layout there in the beginning, and she used a whole bunch of hearts and punches and stuff to kind of fill in all these different hearts. She filled a few in with sequins. She did a lot of really cool things, so I'm really vibing off of that. I felt like I had more heart punches than I actually did, so mine turned out a little bit more plain than hers. I really loved what she did because she layered up a whole bunch of different sized hearts on top of these wood hearts, and it looked really cool. And I went to go pull out all my hearts, and I was like, oh, I have like 3 which isn't bad, but I couldn't mix and match and layer the hearts as much as I had initially wanted to. Anyways, we're getting things scrapped, we're getting hoarded things onto pages, so it's all good. This is the first morning, I guess our only morning in Maui. We only stayed there for one night. Right across, like, our hotel was pretty much beachfront. Like, there was a road in front of our hotel that you walked across and then you're on the beach. But yeah, we just grabbed some coffee and walked to the beach first thing in the morning while everyone was kind of waking up and getting ready for the day's adventures. And so me and my mom rock hopped out into the ocean with all these rocks that kind of came up to the shore to drink our coffee and kind of, you know, just enjoy the morning. So she jumped way out far. She is like the rock hopping, you know, champion, I guess, because she got out like 3 times farther than I could rock hop without, you know, falling in the ocean. But she took a picture of me looking backwards towards the beach, and I'm just standing on one of those rocks with my morning coffee. So I decided I would just kind of use this to get this wood grain cut file used up. So I pulled in one of these kind of aqua backgrounds from the paper pad, and I'm trying to kind of do some monochromatic stuff. I am trying to really use up a lot of scraps that I have. I have a decent bit left in the paper pad, but I'm trying not to cut into a whole bunch of 12 by 12s right away because as much as I am going to kill this paper pad this month, I am trying to still get as much out of it as possible. So yeah, this one is very scrap heavy. I basically know that I don't want to cover too much of this cut file up because I love it, but I do want lots of little layers around my photo at least. So that's what you basically just see me doing here, is just piecing a bunch of different green scraps around my photo to make it at least a little interesting there, since I know the rest of the layout is going to be pretty simple. I just want to decorate this cut file essentially. So that's all I'm doing now. I'm just paper piecing a few scraps. I had a decent amount of green scraps left, so I'm just trying to tuck things here and there. I do want to pull in some gold because there is some gold foiling on some of the scraps, so I have a tag there. I should mention, by the way, for this month's Secret Not Secret Kit Club scrap party, it's a mouthful, we had an additional overarching challenge, a random 10 items challenge, and that is basically for every layout there's a list of 10 things that you tried to incorporate as much of the 10 as you could, and you got points for every layout, and then, you know, at the end you tally up all your points from all your layouts, and, you know, whoever got the most wins. And so that's super fun. But that's why I'm making sure I pull in a few of these elements I probably would have left off otherwise. I am really glad we had this challenge because it made me pull things in that I probably wouldn't have otherwise, and I like the result way better with having those things. So basically for this past party and all the layouts you see from it coming up, Our 10 items were sequins, a cut file, colored cardstock, wood veneer, journaling, multi-photo, stitching, tags, mixed media, and stamping. So, excuse me, I got 6 out of the 10 on this layout. That's why you kind of start seeing me pull in kind of random things. I don't know if I would have thought to pull in a tag, but since tag was one of the 10 items, I made sure to pull it in here. And once I did, I was like, why wouldn't you have done that anyways? It looks really cute. Again, washi was one of the elements, and I would have left it off. Actually, was washi on here? No, it wasn't. I just decided to pull in washi, I guess. I guess because the tag was gold and I wanted a few more gold things. I pulled washi in, but I made sure to get sequins. This was one of the biggest things that pushed me, other than Laura's awesome layout, to get this cut file used up, because it was 2 points because it's wood veneer and it's a cutout. It's a cut file, which I asked, and this one did count, even though I didn't cut it myself and it wasn't like a digital file that you would cut. Anywho, yeah, after I saw these 10 items, I was like, okay, I have to get this heart cut file up on this weekend. So yeah, it worked out really well. Again, still trying to layer a few things. There was kind of an awkward gap on that side where my scraps pieced together in a really weird way, and it was just bothering me, so I recut a scrap to kind of cover up the area over there that was bothering me. So it looks better to me now. I don't know if anyone even noticed before what it looked like when it was kind of off. I did want to pull in a few die cuts. I think the only one I actually ended up pulling in was this small palm tree. Everything else I thought was kind of a wrong proportion or off color or off theme or, whatever. But now I'm just going to go in and try and decorate some hearts. So I pre-cut some, and I didn't know at first. I was thinking maybe I would do a green and coral layout. But after I cut the coral and tried to mix them in with the green, it threw it off for me. So I stuck just to kind of the green and aqua looking ones. So that's why you see the hearts there. I pulled in a few corally scraps that you can see, but I ended up not going in that direction. But now I'm just trying to piece the hearts together, I think. My biggest challenge was making sure the sizes made sense and making sure that the different colors were spread around the page. I am using my little diamond press here to punch a few of the smaller hearts that I didn't have punches for, but that I had dies for, and that kind of helped fix the gap. But that little heart punch there, they were just too small, wasn't going to work. I just needed a kind of a medium size. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just punching a whole bunch of kind of a smaller size, but that's bigger than the tiny one, that it looked better on some of the smaller hearts there. So that's the size, and I like that size way better, so I'm going to sprinkle those around the page. I did punch some gold foiled hearts out of this teeny tiny punch and layered them on top of some of the other ones, and I really like how that looks, but I definitely needed that die to kind of span the gap of the sizes. And then this bloom sticker sheet had a few gold foiled hearts that were in a good size, so I did pull 4 hearts from that sticker sheet, to kind of fill in some of the gaps as well, because Laura's looked super cute with the amount. Like, she had such a good balance of how much she covered, her layering, and I just wanted mine to look like that so bad, and it just wasn't. But I just know right now it is definitely too bare. Like, I have to do something. I have to layer more than what's here now because it just looks too bare. So I'm just trying to figure that out while I am piecing this stuff together. I kind of like where everything is spaced out now. I just know I need more, but I'm going to go ahead and get this stuff glued down so that I can move on and try and see what else I have to work with. I know the sequins are going to help. In the back of my mind, I'm trying to remember that I do have sequins I want to fill in a few of the hearts with, so that'll help a lot too, but it just looks too bare right now. So just trying to keep that in mind. I did have to go into my second sheet of this. I have 2 of these, and I used all the stickers, all the gold hearts from one of the sheets, and then I had to open the other one to get a few more. There was also a cute little gold foiled sticker that says "So in Love," and I thought that was appropriate because we're on Maui. and I love Maui, so got that on there. I thought that was a cute little detail up by the tag. So punched a few more hearts out of another piece of scrap. I really like that this pulled in that more true green color as well as some more gold foiled. So that really helped with the spacing to me, filling in a few more of those hearts. And I sped this part up a ton because here you see me piecing and gluing all of those sequins. These sequins came in some Happy Mail someone sent me. They were some silver diamond-y looking sequins, also some blue and green, and then there's these green, which are like a more true green than the foily green that came in the pack. Anyways, I just went through and picked out all of the same type of sequin because this is the color I really wanted to pull in, and I just filled in a few of the hearts. So I think that's a cool detail. That's not something I would have ever done on my own. I only got that from Laura's inspiration Pinterest pin, but I really like the end results. It adds, a little bit of fun and a little bit of, texture and unexpectedness to the page. So that's what I'm rolling with. Stamping was on the list, so I am trying to pull in stamps. I think this is the only layout that I stamped on. And I don't even know if this could count because all I did was I picked one of the larger hearts that I wanted to do journaling on, and I stamped, it says just a note, kind of as my little start to my journaling, and then I stamped a few hearts at the bottom just so I could count it as a point to say I stamped. But yeah, I just wanted to get a little bit of stamping, add a little bit of detail to my journaling. It just says, loving our Maui morning. After breakfast, we took our coffee to the beach to walk a while. So I think I'm almost done. Oh yeah, I went back and grabbed another gold foil heart from the Maggie Home sticker sheet. I think I'm almost done though. I think this is the end. So super different for me, super not really my style, but really, really like it. Make sure you check out Laura's original. She did an amazing job. She has a process video I will link for her layout, which was my inspiration. Thanks guys for watching. Bye.